The Widow's Weeds, Part 1. The Widow's Weeds, Part 1. The emptying his pockets held more of him than his face did. I washed Aldrich's body myself. The servants offered. The physician insisted. I sent them all away and bolted the door and knelt beside the table where they had laid him, and I undid the buttons of his coat with fingers that did not shake, because if they shook I would have to acknowledge what I was doing, and I was not ready for that. His coat first, then his vest, then the small, stupid, precious things he carried. A sprig of fennel, dried and crumbling, tucked into his breast pocket. He kept herbs the way other men kept handkerchiefs. I set it on the table beside his head. A charcoal sketch, folded twice, a wyvern perched on a stone wall, its wings folded like a roosting bird. He had drawn it from life. I knew the wall. I knew the wyvern. She had nested in our eastern tower for 3 years, and Aldrich had named her Patience, because she waited for him each morning while he sketched. A letter, addressed to me, unsealed, unfinished. The last line read, Asterisk, I think you would like the hatchlings, they have your stubbornness. Asterisk, I folded it and put it in my own pocket. I did not read the rest, not then. I washed his hands. There was dirt beneath his nails, sanctuary dirt, dark and rich. I washed his arms. There were no wounds there. The wounds were in his chest, 3 of them, clean and professional. Hero's work, righteous work. The kind of killing that earns a man a ballad. I learned later from a servant who had heard it from a merchant who had heard it from a soldier that the 5 who killed my husband had been received in the capital with honours. Sir Calum Bright had called Aldrich a threat to the safety of the realm. The broadsheets printed it without question. I dried my hands. I pulled the sheet over Aldrich's face. I sat beside him for a long time in the quiet, and something in me, something that had been soft and patient and willing to believe that the world would be fair if you were gentle enough with it, went still. Not gone, still, like a pond freezing from the surface down. I did not weep. I think that was the first wrong thing.